With Spongebob Rehydrated appearing at Gamescom 2019 in just a couple of weeks, here are the 5 levels that I can't wait to see fully remade. How's it going, everyone? Blueknight here, and welcome back to yet another Top 5 video. This time, focusing on the upcoming Spongebob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated, which will be playable at Gamescom this year. Anyways, in today's video, I'll be going over 5 levels that I can't wait to see and revisit. Now keep in mind, I'm not going to include any dedicated boss levels, as that'll be for another video, possibly. So without further ado, let's get right into this.
5! You do the rest, buddy!
The Kelp Forest. This one is at number 5 on the top 5 list because it's basically one humongous puzzle throughout that requires a lot of backtracking and finding hidden buttons to activate numerous kelp stocks. For the first 3 sections anyways. This reason, along with the darker environment than of Rock Bottom, made this originally one of my least favorite levels because of how confusing it used to be, and also the Kelp Slide section didn't help matters either. It's still an interesting level, and I can't wait to see how it looks in Rehydrated. Who knows? Maybe they'll brighten up the level a bit. 4. Rock Bottom. While this level isn't as dark as the Kelp Forest, it still has a few of the confusing properties though, only after reaching the main portion of the first section of the level. Then every other section is a lot more straightforward and simple. The level also features quite a bit of references and Easter eggs from previous episodes, mostly in the museum, but also at the start with the candy machine that directly references the original Rock Bottom episode. The humor is really good in this one too, especially when Mrs. Puff is avoiding SpongeBob's question about wanting the artwork.
Why do you want all that artwork?
Don't ask questions you aren't prepared to handle the answer to.
Even the dialogue between Sandy and Plankton was pretty funny.
Nonsense, I only want to help. Help crush you all under my rise to power.
What was that?
Nothing.
Everything about the level, from the design and upside down buildings to the starlit advanced darkness sky, is very well done. And I can imagine it looking great in Rehydrated.
3. Take it or leave it.
The Murmur Lair. This one's very enjoyable and at first simplistic for the first section. Then it varies in the other parts, like the second section has split paths, 2 Patrick missions, the first of which it has some hilarious dialogue.
No! Throw the throw fruit!
Throw the token.
You might want to be quick about it! I tend to explode! I mean, they tend to explode!
The other Patrick mission is a puzzle that involves turning 8 cylinders around, 3 at a time. I still haven't figured out the right combination to this one yet, but I seem to solve it faster each time due to luck. Now both this challenge and the ball challenge in the 4th section used to annoy me quite a bit before, but became less annoying as time went on. Oh, and did I mention that this level features the only appearance by the villain, Prawn?
He's your archenemy, Prawn!
That's right, Prawn is a mini-boss in this level, albeit the most difficult of the mini-bosses. Strangely enough, he's never appeared in any other SpongeBob media ever since the game released. In short, the level is very fun with lots to do. Now, I'm aware that Murray Man had a different VA in the original game than the show, who I think could reprise his role as the character in Rehydrated, seeing as his VA from the show passed away back in 2014. As for Barnacle Boy's VA, Tim Conway, he passed away earlier this year. Now, who they'll get to voice these characters, well, that's still yet to be seen, but I'm thinking what they might do is take the original voice clips from the original game and use those in Rehydrated. Maybe. To end this section, we're going to show Squidward the wrong way out of the Murmur Lair.
Or the non-booby-trapped exit.
Non-booby-trapped, please.
And go that way.
Goo Lagoon. As if it wasn't obvious, this level is water-based. Wait, the SpongeBob universe is already underwater. So, how could there be water underwater? Oh, okay, it's goo. Never mind. That said, many of this level's challenges work around this main hazard, seeing as the characters cannot swim. And about the only challenge that makes working around this goo annoying is when you get to bubble bash some balloons over the water over a few floating posts, which is a small area to work with and only a few opportunities to pop them, provided you're on the right post, that is. To me, the highlights of the level are the escape from the rising water bit in the sandcastle, and the entirety of Section 3. Sorry, Mr. Krabs, you should have known better than to put Patrick in charge, as it cost you
A small fee.
yeah, definitely can't wait to see all that in Rehydrated's graphics. Number 1. The Flying Dutchman's Graveyard, my favorite level in the game. It's also the only level that's completely original after first appearing and being introduced in the previous year's game, Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, which I'm surprised they even gave this level a second chance after what happened with that game. And Heavy Iron did an amazing job with it in the original, and how it's going to look in Rehydrated has got me very excited. There's more to this level than just looks though. It's the dark, spooky theme that's present throughout. It even reflects in the music with a spooky, paranormal tone mixed with the techie robotic theme and maybe a little bit of a piratey theme as well. To me, it's the perfect combination and the best track in the game next to the final boss theme. The second section is a lot more fast-paced compared to the first section, as you'll need to switch between SpongeBob and Sandy to finish the level, but of all the things I like about this entire level, like taking down the robot pirate ship, which is easily one of the best parts, there's the one part I absolutely dread, and that is the abundance of wall jumps in the second section of the level. The first two I don't have a problem with. It's all the others afterward. That's basically send SpongeBob to his doom, or you have to climb all the way back up. But then you reach this one, which is super tricky to get up, and it's manageable after a few tries. I can't end this section without bringing up the character the level's named after, plus one of the show's best characters, and this level still reflects that for the Flying Dutchman, including the boss battle with him, which to me is the best of the mini-bosses in this game. Now, if I could add something to this level, I'd add in the spooky trails that we've seen scattered throughout the Flying Dutchman's graveyard from Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. You know, to give it a more spooky, haunted feel. That's about the only thing I would add to this already great level. So, what do you guys think? What levels are you excited to see in SpongeBob Rehydrated? Be sure to let me know in the comment section below. And once again everyone, thanks so much for watching and supporting the channel. I've been Blueknight, and I'll see you guys back here next time. Goodbye!